Feel authoritative and familiar. Populism, a political strategy based on a calculated appeal to the interests or prejudices of ordinary people. They like being authority person, being criminal. Leader uses untruth to be in charge. Truth is what leader tells you, tenderizes you until you lose yourself. Safe to fear than to love, to internalize a leader. You know nothing and be proud of it. Redefining your self-organization. People without spines have a special hatred toward the people with spines. An ability to center themselves. Sleep in circle of unable to maintain neutral state. Seduce into brag and be proud of victory of inability to maintain neutral state. On inability to maintain neutral state. Trained inability to return to neutral state. What is actually trained? If I'm bad, why does devil hates me so much? Hiding an enemy's care. Tend to have double downing psychology. If you already resent them, they try to revenge you for your resentments and mask it in form of making highest morality good, and they seduced you by living to them, lying to themselves. They remember apocalyptic future doesn't ask anything of you today. If people decay inside, how do you expect them to care about the environment? They're giddy to be mad and execute the maximum amount of revenge, tend to get scared often, and they have pride in belief that nothing will get better. They cultivate ignorance. Ignorance is not only not knowing, it also includes not wanting to know. Also, they are weak-willed, weak and wounded, can allow violence to start, but can't stop it by themselves. Loop can start small. Loop doesn't start dramatically. Totalitarian needs to sustain current beliefs. Look, you can't argue with people who tell you what's inside your head. You protest, they say you're lying. You'll float down there. You'll float too. Don't forget direct acts of emissions are worse. Patriot, the person who can holler the loudest without knowing what he's hollering about. That patriotism is the death rattle of freedom. Habit instead of being open to some new experience. Invent group guilt, class guilt, and 10 games of morality is a competition to prove you are worthy. I never argue, I just explain why I am right.